Hello and welcome to David's Closet. On this channel we talk about handbags, accessories, small leather goods, all of those fun things from the male point of view and on a budget. So if that's something that's interesting to you, please subscribe to my channel, comment below, be sure to like the video, and then watch my prior videos and do the same there as well. I am working really hard to grow my channel and I'm getting very, very close to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. So please keep watching, sharing, liking, engaging, and most importantly, subscribing if you don't already. This shirt, I didn't realize is transparent. I got this shirt from Vineyard Vines, and I have just another shirt underneath it that was a little bit too tight. I was cleaning today, and I didn't realize it was transparent. So this is from the Color Run, which was a charity benefit kind of run 5K thing that my area does. Maybe there are in other spots of the country too. I don't know. Anyway, today's video I'm kind of excited about. It's my first attempt at a vlog sale. So before we get started, let me just briefly explain what that is. So my Poshmark account is David's Closet. It's going to be linked below. All of the items that I'm going to show here today are going to be for sale on my Poshmark. Now, while I'm filming this, not everything is listed yet. I'm not going to mention prices. Prices will not be below. I will not sell outside of Poshmark. For me right now, I just have a lot going on. I just booked a new client in real estate. Of course, I have my full-time job. I'm learning new responsibilities. I got a promotion, within the last handful of months. And then there's just a lot going on. I also have to renew my real estate license in one of the 2 states I'm licensed in. So I have a lot going on. So it's much easier for me just to sell through Poshmark right now and not try to figure out a vendor and how I want to handle payments. Poshmark handles all of that. Unfortunately, I have to pay a fee for that. But at this point, it's worth it to me to not only protect myself in these transactions, but to protect people buying, of course. Maybe someday when things settle down and I have more items I want to sell, maybe I'll look into doing a more traditional vlog sale for you. I would prefer that, but right now I'm just not there yet. So again, anything you like, click the link, go to my Poshmark account, and you can shop there. Prices will be listed, of course, on Poshmark. I'm not going to list them anywhere else. Mostly because while I'm filming, I don't know what some of these will be listed for. And, again, I'm not selling through here. This is just a preview so you can go over and look. I will do my best to mention any flaws or issues or anything that you would need to know in the video, as well as on my Poshmark. Everything will be photographed to the best of my ability and my knowledge. Prices are going to be set. Of course, on Poshmark, you can make offers. Feel free. But please don't get offended if I don't accept your offer. These items I have priced, I feel very, very well. I work really hard to make sure that I have them priced where, whoever buys them is getting a deal. And then also me, I'm regaining at least some of my fees. Now, some of these bags, you can look back on my channel and you can see where I unbox them and I tell you what I paid for them. In some cases, I may be asking the same or maybe a hair bit more. Keep in mind Poshmark fees, and I do take factors into account like condition, wear, style. Is it still available? What's it available for now? What was the last time it sold for? All of these things. So keep that in mind. But overall, I priced them at a point where I'm pretty comfortable getting that price. And again, I'm open to some negotiation if it's reasonable. And by that, I mean, if I have a bag listed for $150 and you offer me $50, that's not reasonable. In my opinion, I'm not even entertaining. I just decline those offers. But if you're within a reasonable mark, then I'll usually entertain and play ball with you if I don't just accept. The first bag that's going up on my vlog sale is my Thrift Challenge bag. So this bag I purchased from Poshmark actually when Autumn, Winnie, Ed and I did a collaboration challenge to see who could do get the best pre-loved find at a thrift store, and we kind of expanded the word thrift store into websites like Poshmark, garage sales, things of that nature. Basically any site that's not like Fashion File, The RealReal, etc. So this is what I got, and I do believe this is a factory bag. One of you told me in the comments when I unboxed it. So here it is. It's black with silver hardware. It's a nice leather. It doesn't have any structure. I don't know if it ever did, but it definitely does not anymore. It has snap buttons on either side to help, make the bag capacity larger. It does have 4 feet, but really no separated base. It's a pretty rounded, bottom, so it doesn't really sit well. And it does sit kind of backwards, again, because there's no structure back here. Handles are very long. They do fit just over my shoulders, not comfortably, so keep that in mind. I'll try to put the dimensions in my Poshmark, of course. Hardware is expected for the age of the bag. It does have some minor scratching, but absolutely nothing crazy, as well as the leather. Not perfect. There is scratching. There is definitely, some wear here on the corners. Again, nothing really super crazy. The kind of leather kind of hides and camouflages a lot of those flaws, but it's not perfect. The handle glazing is not cracked or anything, and there's no like crazy loose threads or anything of note, and it does come with the original hang tag. I believe this bag is probably from like 2006 to 2008. On the inside here, it's fabric, and then it does have a little bit of a leather trim, as well as the magnetic closure. This is not a buckle, it's just a magnetic closure. And the bag is lined in leather with piping, and again, the glazing or the piping is not cracked that I can see anywhere. I have carried this bag, I believe, 2 times. And I do keep it stuffed to try to get its shape back. The inside, there may be a few loose, just, papers and, crumb style things. No food in here, but it's just a textile interior with a few slip pockets on the front, the Coach patch on the back, and then there's a zipper pocket that is also, it was already open, that is also just fabric lined. In my unboxing, I did note this is where there was a couple of spots, and you can kind of see it right there by my finger. There's just a few weird spots on this, like maybe something melted in here at one point, like maybe gum from whoever owned it before me. So that's there, but it's in really good condition overall. It also has a little D-ring here for keys and things, which would be very handy because this bag, as you can see, has no structure and everything would just fall to the bottom. I don't really smell any odor. It does smell like just kind of like old leather goods. Maybe old. I don't want to say old basement, but maybe like closet, So it definitely has a little bit of a scent, but I mean, you have to have your head in it to even smell it. Like your nose pressed against the base, but like right here, I don't smell anything. And what I do smell, like I said, it's not bad. It's just a very, very faint, like closet storage odor. And it could just be from the age of the bag. It could be just the leather. You guys know that I'm picky when it comes to smells. So if I say it's okay, I think it's probably okay. So this will be listed on my Poshmark. I'm a little hesitant to let it go because I do think it's very fun, but I just don't use it. I'm going to price it probably a little bit more than what I paid for it, just so I can recoup a little bit of money. And I cleaned it up really, really well. I conditioned it really well. And I think I definitely have, helped prolong the life of the bag. But it's also something I'm not honestly urgent to get rid of. It doesn't take up a ton of room and it is pretty. So, if someone wants it and is willing to pay what I'm asking, I'm all for selling it. There also is a little bit of wrinkling over there, as you can see. It's not like a slit or anything. Actually, that's a piece of thread. It's on both sides. So actually, that's just thread. It's part of the actual structure of the bag. It's what the opposite side of the fold is. Okay. I thought it was like a piece there. But yeah, so here is that will be available. Another one is my Coach Tate carryall, 28, I do believe, or 29. This is the larger of the Tates. It's in this like glove tanned buck style leather, so it's very soft, and it does patina, as you guys can see. Original glove tanned leather. It has feet. As far as like wear, there's no corner wear on the bag. Again, just kind of where the leather's folded and it kind of has some tension. It looks a little shiny, but there is no like real scuffage or wear. I didn't really use this bag a ton. I did carry it, and it's not perfect, but it's still in really, really good shape. And this kind of reminds me of like an Hermes bag, and the fact that as it ages, it honestly just gets more beautiful, in my opinion. The leather does have a lot of veining. Now there is some scuffing right there. I'm gonna guess it's from this in transit. I do believe it was that way when I opened it. And then there's a few scuffs there. And then on this side of the bag, there's a few scuffs here. And then one right there. But that's pretty much it. Again, some veining and just some patina on the back here. The handles, I can't really see anything notable. And then it's the 3 pockets, very similar to the Rogue. The outside pockets are just canvas lined right there and there. There is no like exterior pocket, so like, actually I lied. I always forget this every time I see this bag. There is a pocket on the front. It's a little magnetic pocket. It has burgundy textile on the front, the canvas on the back, and it's a little magnet, and it's hidden because I always forget it's there. So it'd be a great spot for like your phone or, you know, a card holder. It does have the double zip. And then the interior here is the canvas, just like the Rogue setup. Has a slip pocket in the back with a snap, and it's a really strong snap. It does come with a crossbody adjustable strap, and this strap does have a lot of different adjustments, so there is a lot to do here. I never carried it with the strap, so it's just been stored in the bag, but it's just the black leather that matches, and then it has the antique brass hardware, of course, just like the bag. And then of course Coach straps are basically interchangeable, so if you have another black strap or even like the Pride strap, which I think I used this as an example in my video, it's all there. It does come with the Coach dust bag, and I don't carry them on the bag, so they're usually inside. It does come with the Coach hang tag that came with it as well. So here is the interior, very clean. You know, I definitely used this bag a lot when I first got it, but I haven't carried it in probably a little over a year at this point. So it definitely just needs to go. And I'm going to try not to spend too much time on either bag because this is going to take forever. But as you can just see, you know, it definitely has some signs of use, but still an absolutely gorgeous bag. And I think someone could definitely give it a great home. Again, just like any bag I'm selling, I'm not necessarily desperate to sell anything, so I'm not going to take a major loss on this, but it's definitely going to be listed way less than I paid for it. If I remember correctly, this was either $595 or $550. Let's just say it was between $500 and $600. It was either $495 or $595. So it's not a cheap bag, and I'm definitely selling it for about half, actually less than half, or more than half off, however you say it. Again, I would love to give it to a new home if someone's going to give it some love and use, but it will be listed there as well. Next, this was actually a gift I got 2 years ago for Christmas. I purchased it for my Gucci bag, but it's not my favorite style of wallet. It just doesn't do it for me. And I ended up getting a wallet that matches the Gucci a little bit better. So this is just a nautical wallet purchased off of Amazon. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this at all. I'm not really sure if anyone will buy it, but it does have a ton of card slots. Card slots up here, and then it opens to several bill slots as well as a coin or change section. It was originally $50, so, you know, take it for what it's worth. It's not a super high-end wallet, but it is very functional. And, you know, as I'm sitting here playing with it, maybe I wouldn't dislike it as much. I didn't like it originally with my Gucci bag because with the organizer that I used in my Ophidia tote, it just didn't work. It was too bulky, but I don't use an organizer in there anymore, so I don't know. But here it is. It does have, you know, probably some very minute signs of wear, but it's going to be listed way less than retail, but that's going to be available as well. And this is something, what it's listed at is what I'm asking, because there's a certain point where it's not worth selling. If something honestly costs less than $20, it's not worth my time or your time, honestly, and money, because you have to pay shipping and all that stuff. So this is going to be kind of like a final sale price. But it also has, I don't know if I showed you, a zip pocket on the back, and it gives me like Kate Spade vibes with the polka dots. So it's really cute. I just have too many wallets, so I'm going to try to part with this one. Next is this Amazon canvas bag that's giving LV moments. It's kind of a geometric shape, really pretty. It's obviously not an expensive bag at all. So here's the interior, just this textile material. And of course we all know what this bag kind of looks like. It's not though, and it's not trying to be, but it's very reminiscent of a discontinued LV. So here's the interior, just an open hole with one slip pocket. Again, not high-end material at all, but it is very, very cute, and I do really like it. I just don't reach for it. So here it is. It comes with a chain. Again, this is just an unbranded bag purchased on Amazon. I have carried it a handful of times. There's, you know, a couple of loose threads. You know, it's what you expect for a bag of this price point. And it also comes with a longer shoulder strap that's kind of like a brown leather. It looks like it's glazed. I don't want to take it out of here because I've never carried it, but that's what the side looks like. So it's kind of glazed, and it is a little bit creased from being stored, but you know, it would match like a damier bag. And then it has these clasps here. So super cute. Well, just so I can show you, here it is. Some of the perforated holes aren't quite all the way punched out on one side. Again, not a leather strap. Leather feel, so it's like a vegan PU style leather. It will come with it, of course. And also in my closet, I do offer, and I don't remember the discount off the top of my head, but I do offer a discount for bundles. So for some of these like less expensive items to save on shipping and stuff, bundle them if you want both. I know sometimes people don't hit the bundle option, and it makes me sad for them because there's nothing I can do to help that. Definitely take a look for this. I don't remember exactly what I paid for it. It was less than $50, I know that. So this will definitely be very inexpensive. This one is actually one of my husband's items. He purchased it. It's just a single strap, like backpack sling style bag. I don't think he ever carried it, maybe once on like vacation. It is from the outlet. So it kind of has like this rubberized C and Coach moment here. It has an exterior zip pocket. It's the chunky like plastic zipper with just a textile on the inside. It does come with the Coach hang tag up here. And then on the back side, there's another slip pocket, which would be for like a wallet and phone, things that you want closer to your body. It's not a very big pocket at all, but it'd fit a card holder and like AirPods or something. It does have, I don't know how useful they are, but it has a pocket right here on the side, and it has one on the other side as well. Leather wrapped strap, of course, and a leather detail on the web strapping or the mesh strapping, as well as the mesh back. Shoe zippers to open the main compartment. And here it is, just one big open hole with a decent sized slip pocket that goes about 3/4 of the bag here. And then of course it has the Coach Creed. Like I said, I think worn once, if that, to be honest. I don't recall him ever using it, but he thinks maybe he used it once. So great bag as well. Next is, and it looks like a Hot Mess Express right now. Next is this lovely Coach Ellis nylon shoulder bag. I will link my unboxing of this below. This is a great alternative to the Prada re-editions, and if I'm being 100% honest, as someone who now has a Prada re-edition, this is way more functional and a better value. Now it has been carried quite a few times on vacation, and I've also used it as just an everyday bag. But of course it's nylon, so it wears really well. There's really no visible wear to it, because I also take really good care of my bags. So it comes with several strap options. One is the shoulder strap, which does fit over my man's shoulders, and it has the leather detail, and it's just the thick webbing, as well as this strap's going to come with it. And I know you're thinking why, because the hang tag is a similar color. And this is the hang tag that came with it. They did this on purpose. This is not the exact color, I want to be clear, but it's very close to the same color. This is just a leather strap I purchased online. I really like it, but I have no bags that it goes with, so I'm willing to part ways with it with this bag. So it's a decent quality strap, and this is just included, so it's not part of the price necessarily. And then it has, of course, the crossbody adjustable, the infinitely adjustable web seatbelt style strap. And then it does come with a little pouchette that clips onto the crossbody strap. This was never carried by me. It's been in storage, so it's pretty much flawless as well. So I definitely am sad to see this go, but now that I have the re-edition, I just don't need it. And obviously, in case you couldn't tell, all of these are removable, so don't feel like you have to stick with it. It's leather wrapped around the opening. It has a really unique zipper pull. And I have it stuffed, and this bag is meticulously stuffed, but it looks brand new inside. Again, I don't wear my bags very hard. On the back, there's a zipper pocket with the Creed. And then on the front, there is a slip pocket. Now, one thing about this bag, and I mentioned it in the unboxing, the tail sticks out like another inch with a little leather hold tab. I have it tucked down inside because I think it looks neater this way, but it does come out and you can have it that way if you want. The last bag is kind of hard for me to sell, but I just don't use these bags anymore. And this is just a Michael Kors. And this is not an outlet bag. This was from the boutique, purchased in Las Vegas. I forget which locations. Maybe it was at the Crystal. No. Maybe it was at the Venetian shops. So it's just the Michael Kors canvas. Black on black. Gunmetal hardware. It has leather corners. Now there is a little bit of scuffing on some of the corners. You know, this bag was carried, but nothing super crazy. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I'm gonna be honest, there's a very tiny scratch right there, right above my finger. And this side, I don't see anything. Maybe a little itty bitty scuff there. So very, very good condition. It does have a little bit of wear just from the style. Down here at the bottom, you'll be able to see it kind of has a little bit of a pudge right there just from the weight of the bag. On the inside, it's trimmed in the same canvas with magnetic closure, has the Michael Kors fabric, and it does go down the back of the bag about an inch, but there's no pocket there. And one thing I like about this, there's no glazing. It's just folded over canvas. Now on the inside, I have the care booklet still. So there's that. There is a slip pocket in the front with a magnetic closure, which would be good for just quick access to things. I do store like silica packets and stuff in my bags. And this one also comes with a Michael Kors dust bag. And there you'll see it's just very similar to a Coach bag. There's a couple slip pockets up here on the front. A snap closure pocket on the back, as well as, so hard to show, as well as, you know, the Michael Kors Creed, and then a zipper pocket above that. So lots of organization in this little bag, which for a bag that's this skinny, it's really nice because everything has to be stacked sometimes. My IKEA family card. So, it's a great bag. This bag holds a lot of sentimental value. It was a gift from my husband when we actually went to Las Vegas for our bachelor party. We went ahead and filed all the paperwork in Vegas to make our marriage legal because we were having our ceremony in Cancun, and I don't think it was legal for us to get married in Cancun legally. And it's also just a lot more paperwork to have your like official marriage license out of the country. So we did it then, and he bought this for me, and I believe he paid about $500 for it from the retail line. The back also has just a slip pocket with no magnetic closure, by the way. But I'm just ready to part with it. he agreed. He said he wouldn't be mad if I sold it. So I'm going to list it. Again, this one has sentimental value, so keep that in mind when you look at the price. But it's definitely not going to be retail. I try to list things very fairly. So this is going to go up too. That is all that's going to be for sale. I was just looking around to make sure, but that is all that's going up right now. So please head over to my Poshmark account and take a look. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.